Well, the first half of my Real Tight Texas run is complete. Got some really weird lawn figurines to show you from Minnesota. Met another subscriber in Wausau, Wisconsin, and a couple of ass clowns on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world famous Meatball Dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, here it is, Monday night, the 5th of June. Did the first half of my Blitzkrieg run here from Wisconsin down to Texas. Well, first off, I had to go deliver this morning in Roadside, Wisconsin, right near Wausau. Oh, and I got to meet another subscriber. Here we are, this is Brad, and we're standing right outside of, you can see it above his head there, Beauregard, USA. And this is where I bring all that lignite from Glenrock. And he came out on his ride, and we got to show you a ride. Look at this. This is that's a pretty bike, right? A nice looking Harley. So you live right here in Rothschild, right?
Wausau.
You live in Wausau?
Yep.
Okay, so we're just up the road.
Yep.
Decided to come by, and you put in the comments yesterday, and luckily I saw it last night, so I put in there where I was going to deliver, so you knew where to show up.
Yep.
And this is the guard shack where I got to check in. My truck's around the corner there, but at least we can come out here and visit in the lot while they're getting me unloaded. So Brad, thanks for coming. Real nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Welcome to Wisconsin.
He was kind enough to come by, and we got to shoot the stuff there while my truck was getting unloaded. They're at Beauregard, USA, so that was kind of cool. I really appreciate him coming by. He just happened to catch me reading the comments at the right time, so I was able to tell him where I was going to be. So anyway, from there, I had to drive down to Appleton, Wisconsin to pick up, and they loaded me fairly quickly, so that was good. Just hit the road. Jack, don't you come back no more. All right. But anyway, while I was getting loaded, or right after that, they loaded me so quick. I made my sandwich, threw it in my cooler, got my shower bag ready, because I knew at that point when I left the shipper, I only had 37 minutes above my drive time on my 14-hour clock. But I really didn't feel like sitting. I could have sat there and waited out a 2-hour break, to stop the clock, but I really didn't feel like doing that. So I went ahead and hit the road, and knew I had to do an express shower. Luckily, I shaved last night, so I knew when I got down to Janesville, all I had to do was run in, do the big business there, and then get in the shower, get changed, get out, and I needed to kill a half-hour break anyway. By the time I came back out to the truck, 32 minutes. Timed that just right, baby. So then, at that point, I only had, 5 minutes on top of my drive time left. They gave me enough time to stop and in a rest area about an hour and a half from here, and just jump back and use my toilet here real quick to do the number one, and make it down here. And I got into the Flying J here in Charleston, Missouri. 2 minutes left on my drive, 3 minutes left on my 14. So as soon as I saw an open spot, one of only 2 open spots left that are free, popped myself on duty, backed in. So yeah, that's how I was able to do a delivery, a pickup, and 700 miles, all while being on an ELog. What do you think? And I have proof for those of you saying, could you really do all that on the ELog? 700 miles, a delivery and a pickup, and still just squeak in there. Yep, see, there's my ELog from today. You see, it's all the drive line is green, which means I did everything fine. There's my on-duty pre-trip this morning. Oh no, there it is right there. Then my driving to my delivery, checked in, waited for them to unload, drove then to my next pickup, checked in, waited for them to load, then drove down, grabbed my quick express shower, drove down, there's my quick number one, and drove down here, and as soon as I was backing into my spot, popped myself to on duty with only 1 minute left, and did my post trip. And of course, yes, you can be on duty past your 14, you just can't do any driving. Showed off duty while I took Rusty out and stuff, and now we're in the sleeper berth. What do you think? So we've got about 734 to do tomorrow to get down to the Costco for a Wednesday morning delivery. Did find out I can park there overnight, so that's going to help. So I can actually take a little bit longer than a 10 if I feel like it. I'm not sure I'll do that. But anyway, it's been just a real long day. Had to just rush all day long and just drive my butt off. So I figured I needed to kind of wind down and do something different, so I thought I'd throw the video together tonight. Plus, I caught a couple of Ass-Wagons I'm going to show you here in a minute. Oh, and I got to show you this. When I was parked at the Quick Trip with a K in Minden or wherever it was, now I got to look that up. Windham, Minnesota, there was this funny little figurine thing across the road from the Quick Trip where I was parked, and it was like Mimi and Papa's place. Look, let me show you these pictures. All right, there's where I'm parked. You can see it kind of across there. Here's a close-up. Look at that. A horse, a buggy thing. There's a dinosaur. Mimi and Papa's place. Here's another shot. Look, there's a rooster over there. An elk. Lots of odd figurines. Old car things. Yeah, all I can figure is these are giant figurines that you might want to buy and put in your yard. I have nothing else to say about that. Yep, and did catch a couple ass clowns. This first guy, you know, yes, it was a Sunday, because that's when I was driving from Minnesota into Wisconsin. I can't remember which state it was in. Towing a boat, just merging onto the highway, car in the right lane in front of him. He didn't want to wait for that car, so he starts snaking over into the left lane. That car, little did he know, was had his signal on, and was going to make a U-turn or across the median there on the highway. So he just causes all sorts of havoc. All right, look ahead to the right. See there, that truck's coming in, towing the boat. And he doesn't want to wait for that car in the right lane, so he's going to try to whip around him. Oh, no, but that car was already moving over to try to get into the left lane to go across the median. What a jerk. And now the clutch trucker zoom and slow-mo. All right, watch right here. Here comes the truck pulling the boat. Now, I'm going to freeze it for you. Look at that car right there. Clearly had his turn signal on, already moving over into the left lane. You know, the truck's just too freaking impatient. You're towing your boat. You're going to go hang out in the lake. Why are you in such a freaking hurry? And then this other ass wagon, this was in Illinois today as I was driving down. I think I was on I-39 at the time. And, you know, I see there's a truck ahead in the left lane that's trying to pass a truck in the right lane. So I'm already in the left lane because I know I need to be over there to pass that truck in the right lane. A pickup comes by, gets in between me and that other truck up there. Okay, he had a little more room, but then of course another car comes flying around the right side. Illinois drivers are so impatient. Well, just like so many of them, but anyway. And of course now that pickup that just got in front of me is having to slow down because the truck in front of him is going slower. So we're all trying to slow down at this point, right as this car rips into my little area right in between me and that pickup and takes away all my stopping distance as I'm trying to stop with a loaded trailer. All right, so, you know, like I always say, it looks so much longer than it really is. This truck whips around me as he probably shouldn't have, but at least there was a little more room as we're all having to now slow down at this point. You see his brake lights go on. But no, here comes another car, has to whip right around me, and is going to take away all my safe stopping distance space and just sneak right in front of me. What a jerk. Can you say Ass-Wagon? Okay, so like I said in the beginning, here I am parked at the Flying J. I usually don't like to park at the Flying Hooks like this one, but I had to maximize my time, and this is as far as I could go. And like I say, literally came in here with just like a minute or two left. I'm leaning a little forward and to the right, which I don't really like, but what you gonna do? So we've got 734 miles to go tomorrow. A lot of that's going to be in Texas, where the speed limits are higher. Shouldn't really be too much of a problem. I'm going to avoid Memphis. I'm going to take the Highway 67, which, as they've said for years now, is the future I-57 corridor. Yeah, can you just do it? Arkansas, build the damn thing someday. It's Walnut Ridge is kind of where the whole thing goes from a freeway back down to 2 lanes. Arkansas is famous for that. So anyway, yeah, we're going to our heavy run again tomorrow. And then we're still working on that one. Another subscriber to the channel contacted me on email last week saying he's got a load. We're still trying to see if we can make that work going from Texas up to New Hampshire. So I'll keep you up to date on what happens with that. And I know a lot of you like to see the map and see where I'm at and where I'm going and all that. I was up in Wisconsin. I won't show you that part. Here's where I am right now in this Charleston, Missouri right here. Right after, see, we're crossing over from Illinois into Missouri where I am right now. And then we're going to take, see, there's Memphis. You can stay on the interstate that way. I'm going to hop across Missouri into Arkansas, take this 67, which is the future I-57 corridor, go through Little Rock, then we're on 30, down here into Texas through Texarkana. Then I drop down on Highway 59. I'm going to be going back through where I used to live in Nacogdoches, Texas, and on down there to Houston. What do you think? Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yep, second half of the tight run tomorrow. So, just thought I'd throw this together real quick tonight. And of course, in that way, Rusty gets his begging strips. Right, Rusty? You're waiting for those. I know you are. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, where I always put Rusty pics. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Phil Connors? Oh, like the Groundhog Phil? Yeah, like the Groundhog Phil. Okay, you all ready? Come down. And then we go up. There you go. You got to work a little bit for it, right? Yes, it was a long truck driving day. We got another long one tomorrow, Rusty. So take advantage of the strips while you can. Because he's a begging strip dog, baby. Oh, yes. Munch, munch, munch. Happy dog. Yeah, you're all over it tonight. Yeah, I know. It's been a long day. Long day of bouncing through Wisconsin and Illinois and just hopped into Missouri. Now, I know there's another one, but you got to finish those crumbs, buddy. All right, I'll give you this one first. See, I'm too much of a softie as far as that goes, right? Too much of a softie. Loving them, baby. Oh yeah, Wilbur. See, you couldn't make that work with that theme song. A dog is a dog, of course. I don't know, it just wouldn't work. Well, there's a couple of crumbs below you, right down here. I saw them earlier. Back up, see? Right here, silly. Look, I'll move it. See, there it is. It's right here. Oh, you're such a meatball. All right, let's get the